It's Thursday, June 12th, my birthday, and I refuse to preoccupy myself with my age or how time flees faster with each passing year. There is much to be in a good mood about and grateful for. Life is the best it's ever been. We're off to Miami for a week of reading, eating, and drinking whatever we want, maybe tennis and a few scuba dives and long walks on the beach. I'd like to go to the movies and share a bucket of popcorn and not get up in the morning until we feel like it. I intend for us to rest, play, to say the hell with everything. Benton's present to me is a condo he rented on the ocean. We've reached a point in life where we should enjoy a little time off, but he's been saying that for as long as I can remember. We both have. As of this morning, we're officially on leave, at least in theory. In fact, there really isn't such a thing. Benton is an intelligence analyst, what people call a profiler. He's never off his FBI leash, and the cliché that death never takes a holiday is true. I'm never off my leash either. The pennies are lit up in the morning glare, fiery and too perfect, and I don't touch them. I don't recall seeing them earlier lined up precisely straight on the wall, all oriented exactly the same way. But the backyard was mostly in shadows the first time I ventured out, and I was distracted by my pouty dog's unwillingness to potty and by my landscaping checklist. The roses need fertilizing and spraying. The lawn needs weeding and should be mown before a storm ushers in a heat wave as predicted for tonight. I have instructions written out for Bryce. He's to make sure that all is taken care of not only at the CFC, but also on the home front. Lucy and Janet are dog nannies while we're gone, and we have our usual trick that isn't flawless, but better than the alternative of leaving Sock alone in an empty house for even 10 minutes. My niece will arrive, and I'll walk him out the door as if I'm taking him with me. Then I'll coax him into whatever she's driving, hopefully not one of her monster machines with no back seat. I asked her pointedly to use her SUV, not that it's a normal vehicle either. Nothing my former law enforcement computer genius power-addicted niece owns is for the hoi polloi. Not her matte black stealth bomber of an armored SUV, not her aggressive $5.99 GTO that sounds like the space shuttle. Sock hates supercars and doesn't like Lucy's helicopter. He startles easily. He gets scared. Come on. I encourage my silent four-legged friend from his snooze in the grass with eyes wide, what I call playing possum. You need to potty. He doesn't budge, his brown stare fixed on me. Come on, I'm asking nicely. Please, Sock. Up. He's been out of sorts all morning, sniffing around, acting skittish, then lying down, his tail curled under, tucking his long, narrow nose beneath his front paws, looking completely dejected and anxious. Sock knows when we're leaving him and gets depressed, and I always feel rotten about it, as if I'm a terrible mother. I lean over and stroke his short, brindle fur, feeling his ribs, then gentle with his ears, misshapen and scarred from former abuses at the racetrack. He gets up, pressing against my legs like a listing ship. Everything's fine, I reassure him. You're going to run around on acres of land and play with Jet Ranger? You know how much you love that? He doesn't. Benton reseats himself on the bench and picks up the paper beneath spreading branches of dark green leaves loaded with waxy white blossoms the size of pie pans. It's fitting you have a pet that doesn't listen and completely manipulates you. Come on. I lead him over to his favorite privacy area of shaded boxwoods and evergreens in thick beds of pine-scented mulch. He's not interested. Seriously? He's acting odd. I look around, searching for anything else that might indicate something is off, and my attention wanders back to the pennies. A chill touches the back of my neck. I don't see anyone. I hear nothing but the breeze whispering through the trees and the distant sound of a gas-powered leaf blower. It slowly comes to me, what I didn't recognize at first. I see it. The tweet with the link that I got.